Hey guys, what's up? It's your friend Neighborhood here, back again with another Isaac Bergman. On this, I'm going to start with Mom's Knife and just auto win. Actually, can you see that FPS counter in the top left? You can. I'm going to keep it. I turned that on because Dota Reborn doesn't have certain working console commands, including netgraph. So I needed something to view my frame rate. So I actually had, like, you know, an understanding of the FPS difference between Reborn and regular. And I did so through Steam, which is actually a cool feature that I actually didn't know about until looking how to find the frame rate. It's pretty cool. You just Shift-Tab, go to Settings, In-Game, and it pretty much sums it up. There's like a Show FPS button, and then you can check High Contrast, which of course I did, and here we are. So, alright, this run's already insane. I mean, it's a Mom's Knife run, so what else, what would I expect? How are you not dead? I just knifed you 11 times. Okay, you die immediately. Yeah, alright. Shit. Shit, dude, I just want to fucking kill you without taking damage, and I took 4 entire hearts of damage. Was that 4? 3? 3. It was 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, 2. I don't know. I took a few. I took damage. It was bad. I'm not proud of myself. But also, fuck the haunt, so. Alright. Sorry for all the clearing of my throat. I don't know what's going on. I got, I don't know. Maybe it's semen, right, guys? Right? Up top. Up top. Nice. Alright. So I don't want Tiny Planet. If I had specific items up to this point, I would take Tiny Planet, but I don't have those specific items up to this point. Thus, I do not want the Tiny Planet, because it's awful. And you know what? I think I just figured out the logic, as in, like, the coding behind the random radial shots. It's probably based on game ticks in how the radial shot is, rather than being, like, something that has to be run through a random number generator, which would be quite wasteful, if you ask me. Random number generators aren't exactly the like, they're pretty lightweight, but when you have too many of them, it gets bad. In fact, Dota 2, it's not a random number generator, it's the Pathfinder, but it's a similar sort of thing. But in Dota 2, there's items that you can get that cause you to be able to get jungle creeps. Like you can use them as, like, almost like pets. And, like, there's heroes that do that, Enchantress and Chen, innately. And if you get enough creeps, you can fully block a lane, which makes the individual pathfinding for the, you know, once you get up to about 50 creeps in the lane, because they just get fully blocked and just hang out, they all try to pathfind as well simultaneously while completely blocked. So as you get to about 50 or so, everybody just starts lagging, because everybody's, like, the server is trying really hard to figure out how to pathfind, right, for that many guys. So it's real bad. It's a nightmare, but it's pretty funny. It's funny that it's still in the game as well. Very funny. I'm a lot more hesitant on this floor. Excuse me. Thank you. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed Sister Maggie. Yeah, I mean, the only real downside is when dealing with hosts, which, honestly, it hardly affects it at all, anyway, as you have seen already. So, whatever, it's fine. incidental free damage is incidental and free. So I am okay with it. Shit. Alright. How many hearts do I currently have? I am unsure, actually. It's not the most. I have 1 red heart for sure. Fuck. God, I'm stupid. Thought I could get in, get out, you know? But then I forgot that the knife doesn't just travel on its own and is tethered to you. Okay, I think I have 2 spirit hearts now, so I have 3 total hearts. I think that's the case. Not 100%. But I think so. I don't appreciate this, Isaac. I really don't. I mean, I understand that I have a mom's knife, so this runs like easy mode, I guess. But I still don't appreciate the whole no items at all. Forever? Like, I would like some items at some point. Like, I can deal with no items for a good while, but, you know, eventually you gotta cave and give me some, you know? Alright, well, that was fine. Not my favorite outcome of a floor, but it's fine. I do like this. Bloop. Yeah, Mega Maw. Is Mega Maw on the ground? I can't avoid that. I hate this game. I'm just really bad right now. We were playing on Dota 2 Reborn. We were playing a lot more mods, obviously. And we were playing Bomberman. And the controls in that were very frustrating. Because obviously you don't have a D-pad, you don't have a controller. It's mouse and keyboard. I mean, you have, right, you have the keyboard. But I guess, I don't know if it's an issue with the way that it's set up. The modding tools, that is, or if it was just a conscious choice. But you use the mouse to move your character. Sure. I'll take Mongo Baby because he's actually very good. He copies whatever familiar. Like, he copies your familiars every shot, kind of like Rainbow Baby, in terms of how frequently it changes, but, shit. Ah! There was no way out! Ugh. But he shoots fast, compared to a lot of the other familiars. How do... I'm just getting frustrated at everything now. Just all controls are just frustrating me. Alright. But yeah, Bomberman was fucking fun. Mostly because we're all shit at Bomberman. I'm sure if any one of us was like legitimately good at Bomberman, it would be not fun. But because we're all shit at it, just like how Smash Bros tends to work out, or Mario Kart, or Mario Party, if everybody's shit, it's super fun. And then if like one dude is good, it automatically turns into shit. I'm gonna take the belt because I want to speed up. Which, you know, bothers me mostly because I actually consider myself reasonably good at all of those games that I have mentioned. But, and by reasonably good, I mean, like, you know, I'm alright. I'm alright. Rerolling that sounds so pointless. I'm gonna see if I can find my secret room, because that's the thing I want. So it can't be this location. Could it be below the item room? Maybe. Can't be below this room, though. So it could be. Let's try it. Alright. It worked out. Down pills, tears down. Luck down. Alright, well, I lose. I wanted a bombser key, pretty much explicitly. I guess I can go to the arcade and try to get something. A little some. The bombs are fine. Yeah, I mean, they're fine. Coin is nice. More bombs are also still fine. Shocking, I know. 48-hour energy is a very good pill, but obviously I have not used it properly. on the immediate usage, which you rarely do, so, yeah, whatever. Apparently there aren't keys in this world. Everything else, though. I have everything else. Let's blow you up, see what you give me. 2 coins. Well, maybe we'll get a key with one of these two. I give up. Well, I'm blowing you up. I give up. They just don't exist. There aren't keys. I know that there's a key on the map, and I know where it is, which is why I don't consider it a key. You know, so, whatever. Oh yeah, so I finally got around to watching S7, and really good movie. Like, A+ movie. I mean, it was really fucking intense, though, which kind of made me uncomfortable. Because I'm not used to seeing super intense movies. Like, you know, the thriller genre when it comes to movies is not really ever that intense. That was by far the most intense movie I've ever seen. And that's not a bad thing, right? It's just, you know, that was my only really negative statement about it. Other than that, it was just very, very good. Speaking of thrillers, if you guys have any suggestions for thrillers, other than, well, I've seen a lot, so just if you have suggestions for thrillers in general, just fucking throw them out there, because thriller is probably one of my more favored movie genres. It's not like, you know, when you say thriller, it doesn't explain much, but I don't know, it's the best way that I can describe it. I do think as a name of a genre, it doesn't accomplish the goal that genres should accomplish, which is to say that you have an understanding of what it is before you actually, you know, see it or experience it or whatever it may be, depending on the medium. I will happily take placenta. And these are not really what I'm looking for. I'm gonna reroll. And this is a tad bit better. I kind of want to take the not guppy item, which I can do because we have Goathead. And by the not guppy item, I mean contract from below. So, yeah. Yep. And we can do that because Goathead is sweet. Please just get shot. I hate you. I hate this shit. The tears down fucked me so hard, actually. The tears down pill. Yes. Thank you. Like, without that tears down pill, I guarantee you I wouldn't have taken damage in that room. But I took damage. And it's very frustrating. Oh, this is the Curse of the Maze floor. It just waited patiently to actually happen a single time until I was backtracking and it would be most annoying. I appreciate that game. I do. I really do. Shows that you got class, you know? Or the opposite. Diagonal shots are fucking hard, by the way. Would not recommend having to rely on them, but the difficulty with diagonal shots is that there seems to be very little leeway for the release. Like, if you just, you know, take your 2 fingers on the keyboard simultaneously and put them down and lift them up, you know, in sync, it's easy. But if you're, like, doing like this and then blit, I don't know. It's very finicky. Oh, alright. Bomberman. How fucking convenient is that? God. It actually... I'm finding it difficult to think about this in not a specifically Bomberman way. Like, where the bombs, you know, do anything other than go in fucking straight lines. And shit. Can I get a goddamn key? I don't even have Guppy's tail, right? I don't. It's head and collar. I don't even have the tail, and I've had more golden chests than keys every floor. How fucking annoying is that shit? Shit, dude. Come on. How are you fucking... Ugh. I can't not... Oh, God. I hate this. I hate this. Oh, cool. You're, you know, a little bit of damage away from death. Okay. So there aren't any secret rooms on this floor. Apparently. Oh, I guess it's here, right? No. Is it here then? It must be. This is the only other location. Yeah. Come on, just let me in the fucking room! Please! It's greed. Knife, please. It's so frustrating when you have less than default tiers with anything. Any build with lower than default tiers is so fucking frustrating. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It's really awkward, but it's probably worthwhile. There's also not a key in that room, which, oh boy. Can you tell that I'm mad? I would like to go in here. I would like to go in here. Thanks. Okay, good. Got him out of the way. Alright. And I did that because if I got Abaddon there, then we'd be cooking with gas. Also, can we have a chat about Mom's Pearl? It does increase the drop rate of Spirit Hearts, right? That is the on the tag use for it, right? That is, I'm not wrong about that, right? I mean, I might be, considering how many Spirit Hearts have dropped since I picked up Mom's Pearl. In fact, less Spirit Hearts have dropped since I picked it up than before. Alright, thanks. You know what? Mom's Pearl, you're alright. You're alright, Mom's Pearl. Okay. Alright. So the secret room should be above this room, I think. It almost always is. I hate this enemy. I'm gonna try. It almost always is, yeah. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about by it almost always is these, which I should have gone in this way. Alright, they didn't drop anything anyway. It was irrelevant. I also, you know, used a bomb at that spot anyway, so it's like doubly irrelevant. Alright, well, we have keys now. Black Candle is absolutely the only item I ever want to see. One more penny until we get there. This I will not spend keys on. If I do in fact accidentally spend a key, I will of course open it. However, if I do not accidentally spend a key, then I will not touch it. Well, we got our money, which is real good. Now I'll immediately grab Black Candle. I feel like the left way is towards the boss, so I'm gonna go to the right first. Also, there's a key in the shop, which is worth noting. I feel like this is the way of the item room. I mean, it's just, you know, I wouldn't say it's just a complete guess. I'd also say that it might, in fact, be more than a feeling. Maggie's bow is very, very reasonable as an item in general. And considering I don't want to spend 3 Spirit Hearts on a deal with the devil, I'm very happy with it. Yeah, I know. These guys suck. They have extra health compared to the regular hoppers, and they jump like twice as far, and they're way faster. So, kind of a pain in the ass. Alright. Seems as if I was correct on all fronts, which is nice. I could blow this up. I mean, I could just, you know, before going into the room with Mom, I could just backtrack and it would be alright. It's like fucking goddamn shoot 'em ups. I'm bad at shmups. I don't like them. I don't like them. Okay. Looks like perfect. Because I was about to say I want both. I'll throw 2 bombs at it, but didn't need to. All right. Gotta go fast though, and not walk into shit like this. I could throw the chaos card at Mom. I don't think I need to though. She dies real fast to Mom's knife. Yeah. Real fast might be an understatement. Hairball is awesome. Now we are Guppy. And what do we got? No. How would I ever say no? That actually was insane. There were so many items. I wouldn't fault, if you're playing this seed along with me, I wouldn't fault you for taking any singular one of those items after the reroll. They were all very good. I think. There were at least 3 good ones. I was debating between 2, Triple Shot and Infestation 2, but Infestation 2 is kind of nuts, so I think you can understand why I made this decision. Also, when you already have Guppy, Infestation 2 is just so much better already. It's actually kind of insane. Sure, Mom's Knife Guppy is not the most exciting thing in the world, because it doesn't work occasionally. Or, well, it only works occasionally, I'd say, is probably more accurate. But it's still very good. Because when it does work, you just auto-win, because your flies are insane. Got him. Shit, I always forget that it's this one. This is always the wave that catches me off guard. Reminder, melee knife does far more damage than ranged knife. So, given an opportunity to melee, you should take it. Obviously, if it gets you hit, which it did, it's not good, but if it doesn't get you hit, it does way more damage. Not way more, like 1.3 times, I think. Which is still quite significant given that it's already a lot of damage. Multiplying a fuckload by 1.3 is still a fuckload. You're dead. Alright. Line him up, knock him down. Shit. Alright, war. Bring it, bitch. Motherfucker. Sweet. And you are the final one. You are the final enemy. Die, please. Can you die? Thank you. I'm not... You know what? Fuck it. Sure. I was about to say I'm not even gonna take you because I hate you, but you know what? You're alright. Bum friend, you alright. You alright. You alright. Guess. I don't know why, but the first thing that popped in my head while I was saying yay is people would be upset that I'm appropriating black culture. Yeah, man. You caught me. That actually did legitimately happen. Not appropriating, but I was called a racist because I said tree fitty. Okay. I don't know why. at all. I actually have no clue why that person thought saying tree fitty was racist. I don't know. See, I don't try and rack my brain while I'm trying to fall asleep about like why people call other people racists for a lot of things. Because apparently everything that white people do is racist. Which may itself be racist. But then you bring up fucking the whole like, well, you can't be racist to white people or sexist to men because they hold the power. And I like to use sociological fucking definitions in a non-sociological context. I mean, like, it's a nightmare, dude. It's a nightmare. The world's gonna fucking implode on itself, and it's all gonna be because of Tumblr. It really is. That's my legitimate belief. Like, stupid people have been around for ages, you know? They're not like a new thing. But they've never been given a fucking podium before to preach, you know? Like, stupid people in the old days were just like, ah, he's fucking dumb. And then, you know, either laughed at or just straight ignored in most cases. Never just given a podium for their stupidity. That's the problem right now. That's what's going on, you know? Everybody's got a podium between Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, whatever else. Everybody's got their own goddamn podium. Just pack it up and bring it with them. And it's not inherently bad for everybody to have a podium. It's just that the problem almost explicitly arises through stupid people having podiums. And I don't think it's offensive to call somebody stupid. If somebody's stupid, they're fucking stupid. You know? Like, if you're not stupid, you shouldn't be offended that other people are stupid and are being called stupid when they're stupid. And if you are stupid, then you don't know you're stupid. So I don't see where any offense would come from in this entire system. Aside from the people who get offended for other people, who are the worst kind of people. In general. I mean, you know, there's a line between getting offended for other people and just being like, hey, can you not say that? That's kind of offensive. Right? There's a complete difference. There's an utter disconnect between those two things. And, like, I kind of agree. I'm the kind of person who, you know, I very rarely will make jokes about suicide. Because I think it's a very serious thing, and I don't know why I'm laughing. No, I think it's a very serious thing, and I actually hate, in general, when people use suicide jokes. Like, with my friends, I'll, you know, occasionally, like, oh, kill yourself. But, like, it's never serious. It's never meant in a malicious way, but there are people who will do it in a malicious way, specifically in online games. And that is bullshit, and I fucking hate it. Same thing with rape. When people are like, oh, get raped. I'm like, fucking, are you 12? Like, that's dumb, right? Get raped has always been fucking stupid. As an insult, or as a call-out, or whatever the fuck they're calling it now. Like, that's always been dumb, but people fucking latch onto it for some reason. And, like, in those cases, I'll generally, if somebody is, like, doing it too much, I'll be like, hey, can you tone it down? But, you know, I'm not being like, ugh, there are rape survivors playing this video game right now. And it's just, it's so, you have to apologize. Like, you know, I don't hate if you're just kind of like, you know, keep it on the hush-hush, you know? Like, that's, just don't, I don't care. If you're gonna get super pissed about it, like, I don't generally care. Like, if you are a rape survivor and you get upset about it, that's very reasonable. And I would say, you are allowed to get upset by it. Because that makes sense. But like, you know, when you get offended for other people, you're just a fucking dingle. That's all you are. You're a goddamn dingle. Like, if you don't see, right, the people that you're getting upset for getting upset, you probably shouldn't be getting upset for them, right? Because it probably doesn't even upset them. I know plenty of people who have been through, like, horrible, horrible things that the fucking PC police like to whine about. And those people who have been through it joke about it. And whether that's a coping mechanism or they literally just, you know, don't see it as serious as the PC police do, whatever. You know, there's a multitude of reasons that they could joke about it. And in all cases, I think it's a very reasonable thing. I wouldn't get upset, you know, for them about that sort of thing. Oh, and by the way, sorry, I kind of switched my terminology. I didn't call them the PC police before now. It should be fairly self-explanatory. PC is political correctness, and the PC police are the people who try really hard to make everything fucking PC for no reason at all, aside from the fact that they think it's morally correct or something, and in most cases are just completely wrong. So, yeah. Just throw that one out there, in case there was any confusion. The other thing is, the thing that bothers me the most about the PC police is that they don't actually know what PC is, right? They don't actually know what the point of political correctness is. The word political is not just a, you know, a synonym for moral. It's political. PC is for politicians, right? Politicians are politically correct because they don't want to, you know, upset people who are voting for them or supporting them or whatever else, right? Like, political is not just a word you can drop from the phrase. It's intuitive to it. But people just think PC means, well, morally correct. No, that would be MC, fucking Escher, motherfucker. I don't know. Oh god, yes. Yeah. I don't think I need these other things. I think I'm good on the whole Spirit Heart front. I do want one though. I do want one of the two. Yeah, that's good. Alright, damage is way higher now. Fuck, that was a great dodge. Just an incredible dodge. One of the best. This was a good decision. I made a good choice with Libra. Normally, Libra is the item that I regret picking up, not the item that I'm happy I picked up. But this is definitely a situation where I am very happy picking it up. Especially with Mom's Knife. I'm unsure if I've ever had a Libra Mom's Knife run where Libra didn't make me weaker. I mean, this one, now, so. Alright. Please give me golden chests. Alright. Or just chests. Any chest. I just want a chest. Alright. Oh yeah. Sorry, I just went into the fucking think tank for a bit. I was thinking more about the whole, like, PC police bullshit, and, the first thing that popped in my head, so, Drake Bell, from Drake and Josh, I don't know if he's done other shit, probably not, he put a remark on Twitter, or Facebook, or something. He said something on one of the social media websites about the whole Caitlyn Jenner thing. And he said something like, what he initially said was definitely rude, but he corrected it, and it turns out it was just a phrasing issue. What he meant to say was that, you know, even though, you know, she's now Caitlyn Jenner, all the accomplishments, like the Olympic shit and whatever else, that's still Bruce. That was kind of the place that he was going. I don't see the reason to say that, but I also don't think that it's inherently offensive in any way. But people got so mad. Like, listen, if some dude on the street is transphobic, nobody threatens to kill him. If somebody on the internet is transphobic, they get death threats for weeks. Now, they're both extremes. Not really. The street example's not, I wouldn't call that an extreme. I'd say that's just kind of the, you know, bystander effect to some extent. That people just, you know, it's a very common occurrence in the real world where people ignore everybody else. That's just kind of how it is. It's just, you know, they're just white noise. That's just kind of how it works, right? But for some reason, on the internet, people find the need to turn that white noise, or what should be white noise to them, into a problem. And that's one of the worst things that, I hate that shit. Like, Drake Bell fucking tweeted, and people threatened to murder him and his family. And if you don't see the problem with that, then you can fuck off forever, because that's a serious issue. But, you know, apparently it's not as bad as mild transphobia from celebrity has-beens. Oh no. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see more Isaac in the future. And I might be streaming Dota at some point in the near future. I have been streaming it a bit recently after... Well, I streamed it once after getting home from the UP. But I'm probably going to stream more this week, or weekend. So look out for that. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.